Greetings gastronauts, this is KeefCooks, I'm Keef, and today I'm going to do something that's a bit of a chip shop delicacy in Blackburn, Lancashire. I'm going to make John Bull. This was requested by Fiona, and to be honest, I've never heard of it before. So I looked it up and it turns out there's a handful of chippies in and around Blackburn, Lancashire, where you can get these things, and they are incredibly delicious, I've got to say. Basically, it's like we have to say it's like a Yorkshire fish cake, but instead of a layer of fish in between your two slices of potato, you've got a layer of minced beef. And it's spectacularly wonderful. So, yeah, thanks Fiona for requesting that. You've broadened my horizons significantly. So me and Mrs. KeefCooks went on an international research trip yesterday to Lancashire, the dark side, and we actually went to two chippies. One, not actually in Blackburn, in Oswaldtwistle, Accrington, called the Westend Fish and Chips. And I mean, how can you not stop at a place called Oswaldtwistle? It's just something that's been on my bucket list forever, and now I've done it. And it's a damn fine chippy, I've got to say. It's got a spectacular menu of local chip shop things, a great range of pies, and some things that I've done in the past that you just can't get around here, like butter pies, rag pudding, and something called dabs. Well, it turns out a dab is just sliced potato coated in batter and fried, so it's a potato fritter, which are not uncommon. So we've got our John Bulls, $3.50 each, I think, and Mrs. KeefCooks had gravy on hers. I just wanted it in its purest form, and it was delicious. Really, really, really liked it. And I was paying particular attention to the meaty filling, because other chip shops have extolled the virtues of theirs, and they say, secret ingredient, stuff like that. And I reckon the secret ingredient of the Westend chippy John Bull is Maggi liquid seasoning. I could be completely wrong, but that's what I think. That was the overwhelming kind of flavour that I got, and I liked it. So after that, we went to the other side of Blackburn. We went to the Holly Tree chippy. Now this is featured in a couple of popular YouTube and TikTok videos of people going to sample their wares and review them. I've got to say I was a little bit disappointed. The Holly Tree have a video of their own. I'll put a link below to all of these videos. And in the shop they didn't have any ready, which is good. So they were going to cook them fresh. And so they offered to increase the spiciness and add a couple of slices of fresh chilli, which I declined because I wanted the authentic whatever it is. I found it, despite being freshly cooked, the batter was a little bit soggy. The potato slices were quite thin, very thin, in fact. And I didn't much care for the filling. It had a bit of tomato puree-ish flavour and quite heavy on the salt and pepper. So it wasn't bad. I wouldn't ever turn it down if you offered me one. But I did prefer the Westend version. But also in the Holly Tree chippy, lots of extras on their menu, like the deep fried Mars bars, Snickers, cream eggs, caramel eggs. Wow. I didn't go for them on this visit, but I might if I ever go again. And also a Wigan boombox. Just look at those things. I bet you don't even know what most of those are. And again, it reminds me, I've had requests for Babby's Yed and Penny Wet. I think at some point over the summer you might have to go to Wigan and check out that. If you enjoy this video, give it a like, share, subscribe, etc. And let's get on with it. John Bull. So now we're back from our research trip and I'm going to have a go at making my own version of John Bulls. Oh yeah! I'm going to make the meat sauce for the John Bull first. So I've got half a kilo of lean minced beef. That's about 5% fat. I've got a medium onion. I've got Bisto gravy granules, and I've got white pepper, and what I reckon is the secret ingredient for the Westend chippy version, Maggi liquid seasoning. So that is very similar to soy sauce, except it's not soybeans, it's wheat that's used as the base vegetation. And it does have quite a distinctive taste, which is what I reckon I could taste in the Westend chippy version. I'm not saying that I know anything about how they make theirs, but this is what I think will make something similar. We need to peel and chop the onion and dice it. I'm going to make up the Bisto gravy, TM, other brands are available. So you want half a litre of boiling water and 4 teaspoons of this. Give that a stir and then leave it alone until we need it. Now heat some oil in a frying pan or skillet or any other kind of pan that you fancy, and then add the chopped onion and gently cook that for about 5 minutes till it's softened. Then add the beef and cook that for 5-10 minutes more, and keep breaking it up until it loses all of its redness, its pinkness, and turns a dull shade of grey. When that's greyed all over, add the gravy. Mix it all together, let it cook for about 10 minutes, and then add some pepper and a few splashes of the Maggi seasoning stuff. And let that simmer gently for half an hour, as long as you can manage. Actually, it gets better with longer cooking. So when the mince is cooked, you want to turn the heat up and reduce it so there's no liquid running around, but it shouldn't be completely dry, it should be just like this, so that when it's in the potato sandwich it doesn't run all over the place and fail. Like the one I did yesterday did. So right, new batter and new potato slices and new John balls coming up. Right, for the potato slices you want potatoes, nice big ones. And you need to peel them. And then I'll just trim a little bit off one side so we've got a flat bottom, and trim a little bit off the vertical side. Now I'm aiming for slices that are 7 or 8 millimeters. Well, that says it's 11. That says it's 13. Right, let's just see if we can trim that down a little bit. Okay, right, that's 8.3. 7.9. Now, the failed batter that I made yesterday involved plain flour, water, milk, baking powder and a bit of salt. And yeah, as I said, it just didn't work. So what I'm going to do is my standby beer batter, which I always use, and I'm pretty sure you would never find a chip shop using that because they just get through tons and tons of really expensive beer. But there you go. Right, you want 100 grams of plain flour, half teaspoon of salt, and then just enough beer to make a sort of creamy paste. There, that should do it. Now we'll assemble the John balls, so you just want your potato slices laid out and spoon on some filling. So I haven't pre-cooked the potato and I haven't soaked it or rinsed it or anything, so I am really just winging it a bit, but this is what it looked like in the videos that I've seen. Alright, now just squish it with a lid. Now you want to get a deep pan and half fill it with oil and bring the temperature up to 180 degrees. Traditionally, chippies would use tallow, which is beef dripping, or they might use pork dripping, and some still do, and it's great, and I still do sometimes, but I'm not doing it for this because, well, I'm just not. Meh. When the oil is up to temperature, quickly dip the John Bulls into the batter, make sure they're coated all over, and then carefully put them into the hot oil, but don't put your fingers in because that would not be good. And then just let them cook for about 8 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes. Okay, let's cut one open and see what we've got. Oh yeah. Okay, taste test time, and you have to have salt and vinegar, and if you're in a chippy you would quite likely get scraps or have it with chips, gravy and mushy peas. Oh yeah, and it's fantastic. Here we go. It's hot. On our research trip we had a spare one that we brought all the way back to Leeds, which took an hour and a half, and it was still warm when we got here. So yeah, you don't need to rush these things. It's a wonderful combination of the crispy batter, the soft potato, and the really tasty, meaty filling. Absolute comfort food. I will say these are very far from perfect, but maybe I could get better with a bit of practice. Anyway, we'll see. Definitely worth a try. John Bull. Yes. So, thanks for watching, and see you next time.